Hey friends, what's up? So I've been trying to think about what is the best new updated content that I could give you guys outside of hair content and Spirited Sundays, and I was thinking creator content. And so I'm really excited about that because I tried the vlog and sometimes I just don't feel like pulling my camera out everywhere that I go, but I'm going to be sharing 8 tips that I would tell creators in 2023. I already make content not only for myself but for businesses and people who are looking to grow online, so I figured this would be a great series to introduce to the channel. So we're gonna start adding in some creator tips because I think that it's valuable for any and everybody to be a creator in this day and age. Okay, now before we dive into all the juicy tips about creation, I gotta put you guys on to my favorite company, DOSSIER, who not only makes scents that are at great prices, they're now making their own luxury genderless collection. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, you're just gonna smell great. All right, I'm gonna be trying out 3 scents with you guys. All right, this first one is Fiery Leather and Rhubarb. I don't have any idea what this smells like, but I'm gonna keep it honest with you. Okay, this reminds me of like riding a motorcycle. It really does smell like leather. Cool. So if you are an earthy person, someone who likes the scent of leather, this is a cool scent. Grounded, earthy. If that's you, this is for you. This is Sunny Vetiver and Neroli. Now this is supposed to be floral and woody notes. Let's see what the girl is giving, okay? Oh, I can really smell the floral notes on this. This smells a little expensive. I like it. I like it. I would wear this maybe on a first date with somebody, maybe to the park. This scent has a scent that has character to it. I know you have a personal style when you smell unique and original. And last but not least, caramelized lavender and hazelnut. Okay, that sounds cute. Now, if anybody likes salted caramel, baby, it's me. Okay, so let's see what this girl is giving. Fan favorite. I like sweet scents. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is sweet, this feels fun, but it's not too feminine. But I would definitely spray this to go to the day party with my little sundress on, and I would gift it to a friend. So that's the DOSSIER Genderless collection. Make sure you check it out if you like scents and are trying to build your own collection of personal scents that make you smell and feel good. Okay, y'all, so let's get into the tea. These are the 8 things that I would tell creators in 2023. Number 1, the niche still matters. I know people are like, oh, I don't want to have a niche, I'm just going to do whatever. But even if you choose lifestyle, people should still know what to expect when they come to your page or your channel or your TikTok. So like, especially if you're just getting started, I always advise pick 1 to 3 things that you want to be known for. And then as people care about you, they will care about the expanded parts of your life. But like, don't get on there talking about your family and then talking about skincare and then talking about restaurants and then talking about clothes and then talking about exercise and then we're talking about how to be successful in finance. Like, it's too much. So you have to give people a chance to know you, and I would say pick what you are passionate about and pick what you're already good at. And then as your audience grows and builds, you can share other parts of your life. I love to share other parts of my life in my stories. So it may not hit the main feed, but people know that I go to the gym every day even without me making workout content per se. And as I want to infiltrate new types of things into my feed, they will already have seen it in my stories. So I say pick 1 to 3 topics. I started with just hair and spirituality, and then I was able to share more parts of my life as my content grew and my community grew. The next thing I would say is the most important metric is consistency. More than likes, shares, saves. You need to show up on a regular basis. And don't just show up to show up. You should show up with good content. And I'm not saying it has to be a movie production, but what I am saying is that it needs to be aesthetically pleasing or entertaining or inspiring or informative. There are tons of creators out here that I know you like, because there's tons that I like, and I follow them and I say, well, what are they doing that I think looks really good, and how can I try to implement that into my content? So if you show up twice a week, that is fine, but like, show up, okay? If you show up once a month and you want to grow, imagine if you were dating somebody and they only called you once a month. Would y'all turn into anything? No. And why we are showing up 2 to 3 times a week is because we want to build a storehouse of content. So even if no one's paying attention, when they do start paying attention, they can scroll and scroll and scroll and see that you've been about that life and you've been producing good work. And it's shareable when the content is good, informative, entertaining, or inspiring. Okay, so think about, how can I just level up my content just a smidge? Next, when you are actually ready to grow and want to explode yourself on social media, you will need to use all formats of it. That means stories, feed, reels, and going live. People that utilize all that social media has to offer are people that tend to do a lot better. That means you will have to show up 4 to 5 times per week. It's not necessary if you are not trying to be a creator. If you just want to create for your brand or your business, 2 or 3 times per week is fine. But if you are wanting to be someone who is getting major partnerships and major brand deals, you will have to provide value at least 4 to 5 times per week. The best way to do that is to create content in bulk. So like how I look right now, if I have my makeup on, I might shoot this with this shirt on, shoot 2 or 3 pieces of content. Then I'm going to change my shirt and shoot another 2 or 3 pieces of content. Then I'm going to change that shirt again until it wears me out. But at least by the end of that day, I would have like 12 pieces of content. So it's not that you need to create things every single day, but you do have to pick 2 to 4 days per month that you create, and then another 2 to 4 days that you edit, and then you'll have the whole month planned out. Planning like changed my life. This next tip. Girl, use the sounds, okay? Use the trending sounds, because you being all anti the trend is what's making you not show up on people who don't know you's pages. All right? When sounds are trending, that means the algorithm, the infamous algorithm, is pushing that sound. Why not find a way to use it in your own way? Being a trend is not being a copycat, but like TikTok was literally made for people to find their own creative spin on popular things. So it's not making you inauthentic by using popular sounds or popular music. It's saying that, hey, I stay abreast on what's happening in the digital landscape, and then I put my own spin on it. It just makes sense. Use them. My next tip would be to show up and talk. Talk to people. You're a person, we're people. Don't be afraid. I've seen some content where people literally are just like, y'all, I was thinking about this, this, and this, and they share it. And you know what? It does well because it feels like a friend. So every piece of content doesn't have to be a talking head video. I think variety is good, but I do think it's important to let your audience know you. And I don't want to hear, oh, I don't do good on camera, I hate me on camera. Like, give me a break. Stop judging yourself. We're not judging you. You have something to say, or you have a product that you make, you have something to offer. Talk to people about it. Let them see you. You know you look good. And if you don't feel like you look good, do a little something, something to the face, put your nice clothes on, and get out there. It's not as bad as you think, I promise. This is a really important tip, and that is, don't let poor performance or not a lot of likes stop you. I promise you, y'all. I have a client that I made show up 2 reels a week and 1 other post. So 3 times a week, right? For a year, we only got 15 to 30 likes per post. And then in the 11th month, Instagram decided to blow up one of her videos. And it got 5 million views in 3 days. That translated into 10,000 new followers. And that is because her page was filled with content. If I would have stopped just because we were only getting 15 or 30 likes, that video would have never gotten to 5 million views because I wouldn't have been putting content out. So don't let poor metrics stop you. Keep showing up with the value. Keep showing up with the value, because I feel like the apps are like, oh, this person is always on here. Even if it's 2 to 3 times a week, that's still 12 times a month. They keep showing up. One day I'm gonna just let one of the videos hit. And when it hits and people come to your page and they have something to see, they're gonna stay and they're gonna follow you. But if you have a video that hits and they come to your page and you only got 3 things on it, I'm not following you. This is just a one-hit wonder. Okay? I just had a video of mine that just took off in the algorithm. It literally gave me 8,000 new followers in a week. But that's because when they go to my page, they see that, oh, I keep making hair, skin, beauty content. She's always doing that. And then my other page, which doesn't grow as fast, is because I'm literally not as consistent. So that's one of my challenges too, is to not let metrics deter me from making and putting myself out there. This was a major tip that I've already kind of touched on a little bit, and that is to invest the time that it takes to make good content and plan. Planning what I'm gonna do for the week has changed the game for me. So I scroll through the Reels tab, I scroll through creators that I like, and I think about, what do I wanna say? What sounds are out here? I might find a sound and be like, okay, how would I use that sound? That's what we're gonna post on Wednesday. Okay, if I get dressed on Wednesday and I change the shirt, I might be able to get some good pictures. We're gonna post that on Friday. And then once I put that new shirt on, I'm gonna do another reel and we're gonna post that on Sunday. So being able to plan the content tells me that on Wednesday, I'm making content for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Having a plan, knowing which sounds you're using and how you want to use them just makes it easier. Because every time I'm like, oh, I need to make some content, and I just start randomly trying to find something, I feel more stressed and then I don't make as much. So just plan it out for yourself. And my final tip is, bring the personality back, okay? Gone are the days of perfect Instagrams. People are being themselves. They are being authentic. So they have carousel posts where people are sharing memes and TikToks and pictures and food at the restaurant, all in one feed. That is called a personality dump or a photo dump. Work those into your content. Everything doesn't have to always be about sell, sell, sell. Some things are about meeting you. Some things are about learning what your personality is like. Other things are about the value that you bring to the table. Let me know if you guys like this type of content. I would love to give some more. I can give some tips on editing, how I batch plan, things that are trending in this week. So yeah, I thought that would be a good thing for us to get into together, girls and boys. So thanks for watching. Mwah. I'll see you guys later. Love you.